Ever had to deal with a step-parent?
Yes. So, my father got remarried, and my stepmother is the best stepmother in the world. I couldn't ask for a more perfect stepmother. Like, that's not even my stepmother, that's my mom. You know what I mean? I love that woman to death. I tell her all the time, like, it's amazing, bro. And like, when my mom passed in 2016, she stepped up in the biggest way with me and my sister, and she just loves us, man. So, I never had, it's crazy, because when my father first got married to her, I had animosity towards her. I was just like, nah, that's not my mother. I used to tell my mother all the time, that's not my mother, you my mother, and that's me being a little immature to the things, me being loyal to my moms. But as I got older and as I matured, it was different. And then, me and my stepmother got really close. And like I said, like, that woman, that's my backbone.
How did she step up exactly?
She just stepped up a lot of ways. She stepped up with like a lot of advice, a lot of love, financially, like everything. She does it all. Like, that woman does it all for everybody. She's like, if we all got older, she would be like the big mama, like the house that you go to Big Mama's house, she would be that person.
Sometimes I do interviews of this magnitude talking about step-parents, and it's a toxic relationship.
Yeah, I can see.
What do you say to somebody that has to deal with a step-parent?
It's
obviously circumstances can be different for everybody.
Circumstances can be different because it's hard, because sometimes some step parents don't even want to deal with that kid because they feel like that's not my kid, or they just like, well, if the kid don't like me, I don't like the kid either, type of thing. So a lot of times, step parents don't even want to deal with that at all. So it's like, it's hard. Circumstances are different, but then, there are step parents who actually step up and, and enjoy that role. Like, I know two great positive fathers that have stepped up and became, great step parents to the kids who fathers aren't around.
On your mother's side, would you ever have to deal with a boyfriend on her end?
Yo, when she used to bring niggas to the crib, I wasn't really feeling them. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and stunt. Like, I was not trying to give them no time. And I don't even think, even if older now, the older me, if she was still living and had somebody, is different, because I know that people need somebody, you know what I mean? People definitely need, and she was lonely, and that was one of the reasons why my mother was always so depressed before she died. She was lonely. But she had this one dude, and he used to bring him around, and then he took me to go play basketball and stuff, and we hooping and shit, he just trying to get in, and then I remember she called me talking about he molested his stepdaughter or his daughter or something crazy like that. And I'm just like, see, that's the type of shit you gotta worry about when you dealing with other niggas, yo. And it's just like, you as a mother, you real protective over your mother. So it's like, like, cause even with my father and my mother used to get into it, you know what I'm saying? I used to tell my father, I'm gonna kill you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to pick up weapons and all type of stuff. So it's like, I don't know, I was just very protective over my mother. So I wasn't really a fan of the niggas that she brought around.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
How did she discover that?
About the whole molestation thing? I don't even know, yo. I don't even know. I just remember she got into an argument one day with the nigga, and she said something to her, and he was trying to apologize and get back in, and I was even telling him, like, yo, don't come around here no more, yo. Like my mother, she don't really need that. It's like, it's all this stuff going on, like, she didn't really need that. You know what I mean? She did have a crush on a pastor at the church we went to. She had a crush on yo. And it's funny because I like yo. Like, he was cool. Like, he was cool. But I don't know what it was. Like, he was nice, they always used to speak, this, that, and the third, but she ain't never really make a move on him, you know what I mean? And then he ended up getting married to another woman, But other than that, I ain't like nobody else that she brought around, for real.
What religion was this?
Baptist.
Do you have any children at this point yourself?
Yeah, I got a little girl. That's my heart.
What age were you when you had her?
I just had her. She's 1. She just turned 1.
Very recent.
Yeah.
Still together with the child's mother?
Yeah.
And sorry, I have a ton of questions here.
All good. All good.
And okay, is that important of you staying together with your child's mother since your own parents didn't?
Yeah, yo. I can't even stunt.
Like, is that something you're conscious of?
I am conscious of that. You know, it's hard because at the same time, you know, as a nigga, you know, we step outside the relationship and be fucking other bitches, but you know, and get caught up and then go through the motions. But you know, one thing when my mother passed, it just brought me closer, you know, and then having my daughter and watching my daughter's mother react around my daughter and watching her take care of my daughter, it's special. And she don't even just take care of my daughter, she also helps take care of my niece and my nephew, and that, it's really big. Like, family is big to me. I've always been a big family person though, so that's big to me. But you know, like I said, you know, being in this industry, you know, we all have our flaws, you know what I mean, our demons and shit. But yeah, my child's mother, she's one of the best mothers ever, so.